In the grim night, Owen's StormFury Reed, a renowned professional gamer, victoriously completed his latest match against Enigma_X, an enigmatic rival known for his ruthlessly efficient playstyle. This rivalry began when Enigma_X started his unwelcome stint, hacking into games, disrupting order, and breeding chaos. Though Owen was initially annoyed, he turned this into a personal challenge. He had resolved to put this digital menace in his place. Little did he know how high the stakes were about to get. Owen lived alone, secluded in a farmhouse nestled in a remote corner of New Hampshire, which gave him the tranquility he desired, away from the hustle-bustle of city life. His sole companion was his German shepherd, Max. A massive glass window filled his gaming room, providing a panoramic view of the deep, dark woods that skirted his property, which were often a silent witness to his nightly gaming marathons. The following morning, Owen found his inbox filled with messages from his fans, congratulating him on his recent win. But one message stood out. It was from Enigma_X. "You've won the battle, not the war. A real game begins now." Dismissing it as mere rants of a sore loser, Owen began his day. That night, as Owen settled into another gaming session, he heard a faint, uncharacteristic whimpering from Max outside his room. He was about to investigate when his attention was pulled back by a sudden, ominous power cut, plunging him into the monstrous darkness. The house fell into an eerie silence, only broken by Max's distressful barks that were growing fainter. Worry coursed through his veins, and Owen, equipped with a flashlight, went in search of his trusted friend. He found Max lying on the floor, shivering and whimpering in pain with a deep cut across his leg. His heart pounded like a drum as he quickly bandaged Max's wound. Suddenly he noticed a flickering light through his gaming room's glass window. It was his gaming screen illuminating a cryptic message from Enigma_X. Checkmate. Fear coiled around him like a cold serpent. He could feel the chilling gaze of his unseen opponent. This was no longer a digital battle. The hacker had brought the fight to him. Owen armed himself with a baseball bat and began to patrol the dark corridors of his house. As he ascended the creaky wooden stairs, he felt an icy breeze brush past him. The window at the end of the hall was open. An outline of a tall figure briefly appeared in the flash of lightning, standing menacingly at the window. Owen froze. His heart was pounding so hard it felt like it might rupture any moment. Summoning his courage, he charged at the figure, swinging his bat. However, his attack met only air. The figure was faster, more agile. A crushing blow hit him from behind, and the world around him spun into darkness. He awoke, dazed and bound in a damp, decrepit basement, an old computer screen flickering in the corner. A message appeared on the screen. "Welcome to the final round, StormFury." Owen had to think fast. He was now part of a sinister game, a deadly twist on his virtual battles. He had to beat this psychopath at his own game if he wished to survive. Hours turned into days as Owen was forced to play a terrifying survival game, facing intense, increasingly horrifying trials. Every round he won, he was rewarded with food and water. But every round he lost, the punishment was ruthless and torturous. Despite the immense fear and agony, Owen refused to break. The intense battles with Enigma_X trained him for this. He was a formidable gamer, and he knew he had the mental endurance to outwit this foe. He clung to every scrap of hope, his spirit remaining unbroken. Owen began to study his captor. The man was fast and efficient, always masked and obscured in the darkness. But he had a tell, a peculiar hitch in his breath every time he moved. The realization sparked an idea in Owen's mind. While playing the next brutal game, Owen intentionally lost, knowing well the physical punishment that would follow. His captor descended, his breathing irregular with anticipation. As the man reached for Owen, he swung his chains, using them as makeshift weapons, and hit the captor square in the chest. Stunned, the captor stumbled backwards, giving Owen enough time to wrestle the keys from his captor's belt and free himself. Fear transformed into adrenaline-fueled determination as Owen bolted upstairs. He could hear the captor's footfalls behind him, growing closer. The front door was just within his reach when he felt a crushing force hit his side, driving him to the ground. His captor loomed over him, the metallic glint of a knife in his hand ominously reflecting in the dim light. But Max, scarred but unbroken, leapt at the captor, giving Owen enough time to disarm him. The house filled with the man's screams as Owen delivered a powerful blow to his captor's head, rendering him unconscious. Bloodied and battered, Owen and Max limped their way to the nearest police station. The identity of Enigma_X was revealed as Clyde Durkin, a disgruntled former professional gamer who'd turned to hacking and had multiple cases of cybercrime, stalking, and 2 counts of murder attached to him. He was imprisoned, his reign of terror finally brought to an end. Owen returned to his gaming world, his triumphant victory against Enigma_X cementing his status as a real-life hero. The experience changed him, taught him about the depths of his courage and the terrifying extent of obsession. Life resumed its rhythm, but the echoes of the horrific ordeal still lingered in the back of his mind. The gaming chair felt different now, the screen too. Owen would always remember that even in a virtual world, real monsters lurk, waiting for an opportunity to turn the game into a horrifying reality.